Burns from late bottom. 1. Christian Yelich. Solo home run so far.
Now the pitch.
Eric with the Bill Park hit.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
I would agree.
And another foul ball. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Kane. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Hoskins comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Fouled away. McCutchen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. It remains 1-0.
All right, we need to get some better.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hit to first. Hoskins has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Jed Jerko now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate, Didi Gregorius, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Braun has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Into the box now, JT Realmuto, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is foul right side. The windup and the 0-1.
Might have to 1-1. Seriously, so that's really good. Comes into play when you're going to play these games very seriously. I played them on and off, but I really actually sat down and played these.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Popped up. Peralta take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Braun. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. Williams takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Scott Kingery is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Kingery will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. In now is Lorenzo Cain. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Smoke. The runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the third out. Brewers strand 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready now, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jake Arrieta is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Cain is there. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He singled his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
On in order through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The 0-1. Smoke toward third. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting. The catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Omar Narvaez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Got
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. And it's fouled away. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts, where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Right back at the mound, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now back, the pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
Stepping in now, Freddie Peralta. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Braun, the runner at third. Jerko at second. Smoke on at first with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Segura for 1. On to first. So they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play. The tag's there, and he is out. A triple play. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Braun on the run, and no one will track it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He's got it.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
He's set. Here it comes. Ooh, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
So we got him looking there. Scott Kingery becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Standing in now, Jake Arrieta as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that's in there. Base hit. Williams rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score and the Phillies tie it. It's a 2-2 game.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing in the pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air out to center field. Kane is after it, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kingery's there. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And here's Christian Yelich now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back at the track. And it's gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. 1 out. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to. Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway. Digging in now for the Brewers, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
I'm going to put Ronnie in the lineup. I'm glad I did.
Ryan Braun with the solo home run. Second home run early in the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
The third baseman, number 5.
At the plate now, Jed Jerko.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
I was trying to go guys.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. McCutchen going back. Gone.
Back to back to back.
It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
The first baseman, number 12.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Oh, my home run.
Robert Stock comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 89.
1 away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And into bat next will be Freddie Peralta.
Relax.
Now batting. The pitcher, Freddie.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Buddy.
On the ground near home. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. The 0-2 home to 3rd. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher to give up a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself a knock.
The relay, and he is in there. In now, Orlando Arcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from 3rd. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
First delivery to him on the way. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning.
Line drive.
So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Look at him fight to stay inside that baseball and push it in a 5.5 hole. That's the Tony Gwynn spot.
In now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. Striding in, Nick Williams. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication. This one also hit deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And in steps Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Neil Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Neil Walker.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Gene Segura standing in, and after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case. Sometimes you just...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. But the fighting strike. Sir Anthony Dominguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Omar Narvaez lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Williams, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hiura stands at first with 1 out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Digging in now, Andrew McCutcheon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
1-1 to count. And the pitch.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but there's still...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Next to...
First baseman,
comes the first pitch. Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runners on first with one down. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Didi Gregorius is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the... Digging in and looking for more, Jed Jerko will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Justin Smoke. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Kingery's there. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here. Abisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 24, Abisail Garcia.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Garcia over at second. Cain at first. 2 out in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down. Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 71.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Jerko has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Buddy.
Into the box now, Nick Williams. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Kingery. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
7-4 the final finish today. Milwaukee rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.